I've also been saying, if you don't know what, if you're already concerned, then start a home-based business so you're not a victim of all this. And you guys have watched my website. There are guys on that website who really get upset with me, as well as with Donald Trump, for recommending network marketing or direct selling or home-based businesses. But today, let me tell you something. If you're not in this business, you're out of business. Cheer up, it's going to get worse. So it's going to get better for those who take action now. I mean, that's the point. Today, are you out of money? Today, are you worried about your job or you're not making enough money? Today, are you worried about your retirement or are you worried about health care? And if you are, the reason is probably somebody gave you some bad advice. And until you kind of confess to yourself, if you're a Catholic, go to confession and say, I've been listening to a moron. And until you can do that, you're not going to change the problem. So, confession helps. The second thing is that it takes commitment. It takes a commitment to your life. For example, if you want to be an Olympic athlete, it takes commitment. You want to be a doctor, it takes commitment. If you want to be rich, it takes commitment. And the reason most people are not successful and 99% are financially successful, the reason 99% are not financially successful is they never made a commitment to their lives. It takes commitment to be healthy. It takes commitment to be wealthy. And it takes commitment to be rich, especially in this environment. And most people haven't got the you-know-what to make that commitment to themselves and to their lives and their families and their friends. They talk about it, but they don't commit to it. And so that's really the thing, is I can't give you that. If you're broke today, it's because somewhere along the line you didn't make a commitment to your own life to be rich. Now that the economy has crashed, it's easy to join the rest of the crowd that goes into hiding and shoves their head up there, and waits for the dawn to come. Now, as Kelly says, is the best time to get rich. More millionaires are made during depressions. And I think we are entering a depression. But not if you're not committed. It's easier just to be a victim of it. And then you will hear the words of George Bush the First. We will see, I guarantee, that your deposits are secure. What a lie. Every time they bail out your deposits, it means inflation. And that means your deposits become less valuable. So that's really what I have to say. You can predict the future, but if you haven't got commitment to take action or to build your network marketing business, you don't have a prayer. You may as well go to church and pray for the Easter Bunny.
So at some moment, I have to take the courage and the commitment and then discipline myself over time. And I'm sure that anyone that set up a multi-level marketing business or anybody that set up a business or a franchise business, it takes more than a day to do it. But each day that you do it well and you progress with that movement of doing well every day, it gets easier every day. But it is a commitment over time. And you can predict there's going to be panic from all the rubbish that they're putting out there. To me, the reason why I would be at this 3-day event is because I want to be around like-minded people that speak in a certain way, that know that there is a way to do this, and be amongst that group of people, not amongst a group of people that are being herded into this, not doing anything, not committing to anything, not understanding anything. That's what's going to be the best thing of all, is being around like-minded people that are sharing knowledge, and at the very moment they're sharing knowledge, they must be reducing your risk. And at the second they do that, they must absolutely be taking you towards a much better future.
It's not only that, Kelly, is that, and I can hear some of the minds out there say, well, it's easy for you, I don't have any money. I've not had money, too. But if once I made the commitment to be something, I would do it, in spite of not having money. Is most people don't have the guts. They don't have the commitment. It's really easy to say, I don't have the money, I don't have the time. But if you know you have to be here, then that's where the commitment starts. And it never stops. I mean, I've been flat broke, but I never said I can't afford something. Like even today, I'm starting another business just because I don't need the money. It's just because I am committed to learning. So the real thing for most people, especially those of you with no money and worried about the economy, unless you make a commitment to your higher self, you're not going to make it. I don't care if you don't come to my 3-day, but I do care that you don't make a commitment to the better side of your life. So I don't care if you don't have money, but I do care if you're committed to becoming what you want to become. That's the most important thing, and it does take time.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Just over 3 years ago, I was broke waiting tables, right? But I've always kind of had a similar attitude to you, Robert, that I knew who I was inside, regardless if my bank account reflected it at that moment in time. It was irrelevant to me, and you do what you have to do to become what you want to become. And
because 90% of the people are looking at this market crash as something bad. But for you, myself, Kelly, John Cypher, this is just a blip along the way. It is part of the thing that's going to challenge our commitment to be the best that we can be in this life. And unfortunately, with most people, they don't have that commitment to be the best they can be in their lives. They want the easy road. They want to flip real estate. They want somebody to pay them give them a pay raise.
For me personally, I have always taken one or two things away from every one of these events and applied it, because I'm committed to the idea that I can become bigger than what I am.
Let me give you an example, Mike, of printing money. Like I write a book, I sell 27 million copies of it. I make $3 per book. That's printing money. I took 3 companies public, sell millions of shares of stock. That's printing money. Kelly takes franchises and creates thousands of franchisees. That's printing money. So I can tell you all day long about what I do to print money, but if you think a 3-day program is going to be Jesus Christ saving you, then I don't want you there, because I am not a savior. I am a teacher. And so that's my concern, and my concern today with the market crashing, there's a lot of people right now are hoping Obama or McCain is going to save them. And I'll pray for you for that, because nobody can save you, only you can save yourself. And that's why my whole spiel today is on your commitment to your own life. This 3 days should just only be one opportunity along a long road. And it's really easy to be poor, unhappy, and unhealthy, because it doesn't take any commitment to do that. So that's why I'm on it today, Mike. And I think that's what you're about too, because it takes a personal commitment to be the best that you can be, the same as it takes that to be an Olympic star or a medical doctor or a rich person. And most people don't have it. So there are people out there right now who don't have any money and don't have any time. They say, well, you don't understand what it's like to not have any money. You know what it's like. I know what it's like. Kelly knows what it's like. John Cypher knows what it's like. And it's just part of your own commitment to your life that you never be there again. If you don't have any money, better start talking to yourself truthfully and saying, how come I don't have the money? Have I been taking life too easily? People who don't have commitment, and when the going gets tough, they take a break.
To me, the question is, why, for me, I don't want anyone to take care of me. I want to take care of myself, and I want to be in charge of my financial future.
Well, I can tell you the future right now. There's going to be higher inflation, fewer high-paying jobs. The rich will get richer. You have about how many million baby boomers. Most of them will slide from middle class into the poor. And Social Security and Medicare are busted. So it's not rocket science to predict the future, not the near future at least. But if you want to get rich, you'd better know something more than the average person out there who right now is wondering what happened to their 401k. Or all the people that lost money flipping real estate. No, I didn't tell you to flip real estate. I've been recommending network marketing. Why? Because you can help other people find the commitment to save themselves. That's really what I'm about. It's not about predicting the future. It's not going to do any good if you don't have that commitment to yourself to be the best that you can be.